honestly, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022. What's going on, guys? It's Gyp. Welcome back to the channel once again. If you got a great day, fantastic weekend, everything between, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Now, basically, Modern Warfare 2 came out recently, and it was not, it's not a bad game. I'll be honest, and I'll be the first one to admit that I was wrong. You know, people who know me know that I was shit talking the game heavily for the game's release. I didn't really like the beta, and I just didn't think it was gonna be a game. I thought about returning it or whatever, you know, like whatever you want to do, like get a refund on Steam. And then I ended up keeping it and trying it out, and it's actually not that bad. If you guys follow me on Twitch, if you watch me on Twitch, which I know some people do, I was streaming it over the weekend, and I streamed quite a bit over the weekend. Actually, I streamed probably roughly like 20 hours total over the weekend, and I streamed pretty much only that game, and it wasn't that bad. I'll be honest. Like, the only thing, I only have a few complaints about the game. Like, it's actually not that bad in my opinion, and it's not like the original Modern Warfare 2, but it's totally not a bad game at all. So I thought the game was gonna be a lot worse than it actually ended up being, but it's also still needs a lot to be. There's still a lot that needs to be improved on, which is typical for Call of Duty, because they like to release games that are unfinished for whatever reason. It's like, there's a beta for a reason. Why don't you use that beta to actually, you know, properly fix certain things and stuff like that? But, you know, what do I know? Like, right? What do I know? Basically, my only complaints are like, okay, well, one, it crashes on my PC every now and then, and especially when I'm in parties, and it's really honestly annoying. So basically, for like over the weekend, like I didn't have any crashes for the first like day or two, or like day and a half, but then like the moment I started playing with people is when it started to crash a lot, like a lot, and like it was crashing like at least once an hour, and it was absolutely obnoxious. I was streaming, and I'd just be running and doing, talking, like, you know, normal conversation, and then all of a sudden my game would stop, and then it'd crash, and that's just like, you know, why is my game crashing? And it doesn't make any sense. I've never had that issue with Call of Duty before. I've only had the issue with maybe one or two games, and it's those games I believe were actually in beta, so it was understandable. But I don't know why it's crashing so much. I'm personally not a fan of the hanging thing, like where you hang on the wall. I absolutely hate that. Like, I jump on a wall to jump up the wall. I don't jump on it to hang there. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what Call of Duty dev thought that that'd be a good idea, but it was absolutely a fucking shit idea. I'll be honest. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you, if you're gonna go up to a wall, right? If you want to go over and jump over a wall or jump up a ledge, why does your guy choose to hang there? Like, what was the thought process behind that? Like, the only time I could see that actually being useful is if you could, like, you know, a Sniper Elite 5, when you can actually like go over a ledge and then hang on a ledge, you know, around the corner of a ledge or whatever. That's the only time I can see that useful, but you can't do that. You can only hang on a ledge when you jump onto it. So, like, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Other than that, the players are pretty ass. You know, people, this generation of Call of Duty is fucking ass. You know, everyone's jumping everywhere. It's fucking, I mean, I do jump too, but like, I don't jump as much. At least I don't think I do. Maybe I do, I don't know. I just know that I see a lot of people jumping, and it's really annoying. Along with a lot of people actually fucking camping and sitting in corners, and, you know, it's in this game heavily promotes camping. I feel like there's actually a lot of camping spots, and it's actually kind of obnoxious because it's like, I don't understand why people camp. You paid $70 to play a game, or to play the game. Why don't you run around and experience the game? Why do you just sit in a corner? Like, you're paying $70 to sit in a corner. I don't get that. You know what I mean? I never really understood that. There's points where I camp, but I don't really call it camping, because what I do is I rotate, like, I patrol an area, I say, or whatever, and like I move around in an area. I don't like to ever sit in one specific spot. Like, it just bugs me. Like, it just bugs me sitting in one spot. I mean, here and there I'll sit there for like a minute or two, and like, you know, like, if there's like if there's like a good feeding chance or something like that, I'll sit there for a minute or two. But overall, I don't ever usually camp, because I find that playstyle so boring, and there's just so many campers in this game, and it's just crazy. I actually ended up raging on Saturday, throwing my mouse at my monitor, and it was actually kind of funny. I did it live on stream, and all you hear is, why the fuck are you sitting there? And then you hear a bang or whatever, and it's just my mouse. So it definitely does bug me a lot when people camp and sit there and, you know, in corners and stuff, because it's kind of like I said, it's just, why'd you buy the game if you're just gonna play it like that? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, other than that, it's just the general Call of Duty. Oh, the layout, the fucking class system, I don't know, the perk system makes no sense to me. Why can't we just have 3 simple perks? I don't know, you have to like play the game to get the perks, and the gun leveling system's weird and confusing. The layout is weird and confusing as well. You know, like, it's like, why can't it be like a normal COD, like be like their other CODs? Why do you have to do it so fucking weird? And like, it's like, in order to unlock weapons, you have to like, oh, get 10 kills with this gun, and then, oh, you have to get 10 kills with this gun, oh, and then you gotta get 10 kills with this gun, and like, it's just like, why can't you be normal and let us unlock the guns like through leveling up like every other Call of Duty? It just doesn't make any sense. sense to me. So basically, I played the OG Modern Warfare 2. I think I said that already. I played it way back when it was, I wouldn't say released, but it was actually still in its early stages, because basically when that game came out, I would go over to a friend's house, or two friends' house. Every weekend we'd go over to one of their houses and we'd play on Xbox and we'd hang out and play on it. It was a lot of fun. It was, that was my first experience with Call of Duty. Really was playing on Modern Warfare 2, and actually playing at my friend's house, and we'd stay up all night playing. And then I ended up getting my own Xbox 360 a year or two later, and then I got Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 1 is still by far my favorite Call of Duty today, because of how much memories I've made on that game, and how much fun I had on that game, and everything in between. That game was such a great game for me, and I missed that game. I missed grinding that game out. I missed playing that game so much. It was such, I wasn't very good at the time, but it's so such a good game. I love still going back to it. Same with Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and it's just those games. That group of games was like the peak Call of Duty, because that was when trick shotting was at its peak, and that's when everyone just loved playing the game. I didn't run into many fucking shitheads and stuff like that. I'm also very annoyed though about this Modern Warfare 2 2022, because all I see on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere else is, oh, I'm gonna be the first one to get master camo, or oh, I'm gonna be the first one to get this, or I'm shooting for 150 hours, or I have to shoot for 150 hours, or stuff like that. It's like, seriously, dude, go touch grass. I don't know, I just have a job, so I guess I don't understand the grind. But me personally, I'm level 40 something, and I have roughly 20 hours on the game. I don't really consider myself much of a grinder. I just play the game. If it's something new, it's something new and something different to play, so that's why I play it, and I don't mind it. It's been enjoyable. I don't mind it at all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was just kind of my little quick thoughts on the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't care what you guys thought. I don't know. It's the game. It needs work, but it's not terrible. You know what I mean? It's just it's your average Call of Duty that's every year. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Please have a great day. I love you all. This is Gyp, and I'm out. Who cares what you do, who you doing it for? On my how the tables have turned since I used to serve food that I couldn't